Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube video presentation. This is me, Natalie Chon, and my colleague here, Raymond Paul. We are the currently third year student of University of Boroka, undertaking one of the education courses, which is EDY 3310, Introduction to Education Psychology, under the Division of Teaching and Learning. However, today, we will gonna talk about a common trend in Papua New Guinea and why young girls marry older men. This is a significant issue that affects many families and communities, and we will discuss the reasons behind this trend, its impacts, and share the common examples. My colleague here will further elaborate on the factors that are affecting why young girls marry older men. There are 5 factors, and number one is cultural factor, 2, economic factor, 3, social factor, 4, lack of education. Finally, number 5 factor is emotional factor.
With that, my colleague has already outlined the 5 factors of the why young girl married to an old man. I'll further elaborate and give the detailed part of it. First one is the cultural norms or culture factor. In Papua New Guinea, marrying a old man is often seen as a cultural practice. Many societies view older men as a provider. Example, in some tribes, it's believed that older men have better resources, which include land, money, car, house, everything, to support the family. This traditional view encourages young girls to marry older men, seeing them as a more stable and reliable. However, according to your Oslip in 2019, highlighted that cultural practice frequently practices into early marriage, which lead into negative impact, such as criticism, blocking your freedom of choice, finding complications during pregnancy. Second factor is economic factor. Older men are often financially stable. Many young girls look for security, especially if their family struggle economically. Example, young girl might marry an older man who has a steady job in Port Moresby or even other part of the country or existing cities within PNC, believing this will lift their family out of poverty. In addition, in my own village at Pogora, I have seen a lot of young girls married an old man. However, many of them lost their life. One example, suicide death. A young lady married to her old wife. Those are some of the things which I've seen in my own village. Therefore, according to Always 2020, economic factor is the one of the common issues which drive a lot of young ladies to make a decision or choice in their marriage. A third factor is a societal pressure. In some communities, there is a pressure on a young woman to marry. Families may encourage their daughters to marry older men to enhance the family status. Example, a girl may feel obligated to marry an older relative who is a respected member of the community, believing it will bring honor to the heir family. According to Sony 2020, point out that these social norms can take away girls' freedom to choose their partners, pushing them towards the relationship they may not desire. Mostly happens decision of the family due to some reason. like they want money, honor and pride in the family. The fourth factor is the lack of education. Lack of education is one of the common issues that currently happening within our Papua New Guinea that most of the young people are facing. The mostly was faced by a young lady. Limited access to education for young girls can lead to early marriage. If girls are lack of opportunity for schooling, they may see a marriage as their best option. Why? Because many of the young girls came from the poor family. They don't have financial sustenance, support their school fee, so only option which they can help to them to pursue their study is only to marry a man who owns money, car, house, everything. So sometimes most of the young ladies, they marry an old man because old man has everything. Example, in rural areas, girls may not complete high school or even a secondary school. If an old man offers a marriage, they may feel it is the best chance for their future. In addition to the example, many parts of the rural parts of the areas, more than half of the population of the young ladies face a financial burden in order to pursue their education life. According to the research, the many girls deserve to marry that life because they want to sustain for financial burdens in their education. Without further ado, finally we come to a final factor, which is the emotional factors. Young girls may seek emotional support and affection from older men. They may feel that older men can provide love and protection. Example, young girl might fall in love with an old man who shows her kindness, thinking he will treat her better than someone else. Why? Because many young women, they got married to a young boy. Sometimes young boys are cheated on her. They don't maintain this loyalty. They don't maintain the love, respect. That is why many young girls made decision to fall in love with old men. To maintain the love, loyalty, that is why they could deserve that life. With that, Nathan will further elaborate on risks and challenges of young girl married to an old man. And also she will addresses the issue in order to prevent the young girl married to an old man.
I will furthermore elaborate on the risks and challenges that younger girls take when they marry to older men. One of the potential risks are, although there are many reasons for this trend, there are also risks involved. One of the risks involved is health issues. Under health issues, the older men may have health problems that can affect their families or younger girls. The other health issues is a power imbalance. Under power imbalance, younger girls may find themselves in relationships where they have less power, leading to possible issues. And still in the health issues, there are two types of health issues, which is physical health and psychology or emotional health issues. Under physical health issues, there are two examples that I'll go through with you all. One is early age pregnancy, and under early age pregnancy, which may lead to difficulty of younger girls' birth complication. Two is the heightened sense of STIs. For instance, younger girls can easily get HIV and AIDS if their partner or older men have the virus. And the other part of the health issue is psychological or emotional health issue. Under this, there are one of the examples of the psychological or emotional health issues, which is mental health issue. Under mental health issue, there are some examples like depression and anxiety, low self-esteem, and etc. This all happens because of the forced marriage. To conclude, in summary, young girls in PNG often marry older men due to cultural norms, economic stability, social expectations, and emotional needs. However, it is essential to address the potential risk and empower young women through education and awareness. This could be the only option which will help many young innocent girls. In recommendation, I'll further explain the 10 points how to prevent younger girls marrying to older men. Number 1 recommendation is promote education. Under promote education, we have to ensure that access to quality education, especially for girls, to keep them in schools in longer. Education empowers and delays marriage. Okay, second recommendation is raise awareness. In raise awareness, we have to conduct awareness campaigns to educate communities about the negative consequences of early marriage, including health risks and limited opportunities for young girls. The third one is enforced legal age of marriage. Under enforced legal age of marriage, we have to strengthen and enforce laws that set the legal age of marriage at 18 or older, and ensure that these laws are implemented effectively. 4. Economic support programs which provide beneficial support and vocational training for families, reducing the economic pressure to marry off daughters early. 5. Engage religious and community. Under religious and community leaders, we should work with influential religious and community leaders to change attitudes and cultural norms that support early marriages or younger girls marrying to older men. 6. Promote gender equality. Under promote gender equality, we should address gender inequality by promoting women's rights, ensuring equal opportunities for girls in education, work, and decision making. The 7th recommendation is health and sexual education. Under health and sexual education, we should provide comprehensive sexual and reproductive health education to young people to inform them of the risks and consequences that early marriages or why younger girls marry to older men. 8th recommendation is create safe spaces for girls, which means we should establish programs that provide girls with safe spaces where they can build confidence, gain knowledge, and seek mentorship. 9 is support for victims of child marriage, meaning we should establish counseling and legal services for girl, or why younger girls marrying older men. These are the 10 recommendations that I've listed, and which we should take consideration, or we should follow in order to stop or this practice being, the young girls marrying to older men could be stopped if we take this into actions. As I've mentioned, the 10 points on recommendations. Now I know that whoever watching this video, the ladies around the country, maybe elsewhere, whoever watching this video, this is a beneficial video, I guess. Now, some of the preventive measures that I've just mentioned or I've stressed on, we can go through and follow as a young girls, because this process, the steps of just go through you all will help us follow this one, and then it will stop the young girls from marrying to older men. And today, younger girls, we should respect ourselves, value ourselves, knowing that our future is ahead of us. We still have a bright future. As stressing these issues, as I've mentioned the health issues, the last part of the video, I've mentioned the health issues, some of the health issues that we as a young girls face or we go through in life. These are not good for us. So by now I know that whoever that watches this video is on the safe side, or this video is beneficial to you. From now on, I know that you will be on the safe side after you watch this video.
This is the end of our video presentation. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, do comment, like, subscribe for more video. Thank you. Bye.